Good afternoon and welcome to Old Trafford. You join us for this 5-over match between Pakistan and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this...
That's a surprise. I really did believe the obvious choice would have been to throw the ball to your bowlers. But now it's time for the openers to pad up, and it's probably surprised them.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Keeper.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Edged. Unplayable.
Just threw the shot too early.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Edge! What a ball! Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary. Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Oh my, that's racing away.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Really good shot there.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Big shout.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Great shot. At least one on offer. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Ali, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the northern end. Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them. Crying Wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy... the umpire.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Massive edge. Huge appeal. Malik coming into the attack from the southern end.
Yeah.
That is a gorgeous shot. Straight through the covers. Loud shout. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Wait there.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that, no run scored. Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wides, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yeah, Chet.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Over. India are 1 for 56. Going with spin now. What a delivery. Beaten by sheer pace. Rips it through right onto the stumps.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yeah.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Yeah.
Good bit of timing there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 73 runs. A really aggressive shot to play off the first ball of the innings.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yeah.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the northern end. What a beauty. It's the in-swinging Yorker, the bat can't stop it, and the stumps are gone.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yep.
And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Nicely played.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Taken! The catch that seals the game, never in doubt. Well, that was a Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Straightforward choice there. Good decision.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Waiting.
Fantastic catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately...
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot. Always looked like...
That was a shaky first match out, but don't worry, we were all...
Good morning and welcome.
And with all of their home ground knowledge, they'll get out there and look to cash in on batting first.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Loud shout. Solid defence, very compact. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Thick edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
End of the over. The batting side are now on none for
The
six.
right armour
Change of
is
bowling.
coming into the
right
attack
armour is
from the
coming
press
into the
box
attack.
end. We've
Change
seen
of
good
bowling. The
control and
captain is
spin
going
from
with
this
the spinner.
bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Waiting. Yep.
On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Huge appeal.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Leon from the university end. Tucker into the attack now from the university end.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
Slater shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yes.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Poor shot. Really lucky. Big appeal. Gilmore got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
Yeah, yeah.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Big shout. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And gone. Simple catch in the cordon.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Baltus shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. A bit of shape on that ball, but very full. Not often you see loose deliveries like that not being punished. Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Over ends, a productive one too. First wicket has fallen. Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait there. Wait. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Gilmore shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying to do a slower delivery. Just got it all wrong.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. they'll get at least one.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Loud appeal.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Tucker has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Edge! What a ball! Strong appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Edge, unplayable. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Drives and misses everything. Bowler is confident on this one. Poor ball all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Waiting. Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Nicked it! Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge edge!
Yep. Yes, keeper.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Compton coming into the attack from the press box end. Digs out the Yorker.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Tricky, well played. Digs it out well. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Wait on it.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Waiting.
Compton ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Leon, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the university end. Edged.
The captain. Go.
Wallace, ready to face their first ball. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. We're ready to get this innings underway. There's a huge opportunity with the time left, and with this batting order to build a strong lead and put themselves well ahead in this game. Oh, what a shot that is off your first ball.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Timed that brilliantly.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
right out of the middle.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Nicely played.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Bold, disturbs the furniture.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
1 for 28. The right-hander is coming into bat at number 3.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Perfect technique and placement.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Launched into it. Landed just short of the boundary rope for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much. And got 4. Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
I'd say that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Good ball.
Wait there. Yep.
Caught, what a position to set there, a brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Straight to the fielder. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Ethan from the university end.
Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot. Ethan with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
And that brings up the batsman's half century.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep. Quick onto that in the infield. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Good ball.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
Bowling.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
They'd look for a couple here.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Catch it.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Super piece of timing.
Really charging towards three figures now. Absolutely hammered that one.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Catch it.
Good bit of timing there.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Slater, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yes. No. No.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Oh. Good foul.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Bowling.
That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Hey. Yep. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
No.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Drives and misses everything.
End of the over.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Change of bowling.
Going with
The leg
pace
bowler
now.
is coming into the attack.
Hey. Yep.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for one.
Yep, great shot.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
Threw the bat at it, not far away from getting the wicket.
Catch him.
Perfectly timed.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing, lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Great shot there to get the century. A fantastic.
This has been a great knock. Using all the shots available, plenty of boundaries and not really giving the bowlers much of a look in. Superb century. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up and it really has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Gone, played all around it.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Now on.
Bat won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Bowling
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Needs a direct hit.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Oh, good spot.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yes.
Out! What a catch!
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Hey. Yup.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Hey. Good spot. Yeah. Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Chance!
Oh, good foul.
Just threw the shot too early.
Bowling.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wells has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Oh, good spot.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Misses everything.
Good foul.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yup.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah.
There's a chance if this hits.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
They'll get at least one. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Bowling.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Doesn't beat the infield. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down.
On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. Shots! Brilliant shot off the front foot to start the innings.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Waiting.
Caught, gone.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the... The match comes to a close.